Hi, I'm David Tortellini, and I'd like to welcome you to my newest listing at 150 Wellington Cir in Williamsburg, Virginia. This is a wonderful 4-bed, 2 full bath home, over 2,200 square feet, all single level living. So if you don't want to do stairs anymore, this is going to be a great opportunity for you. We're in the neighborhood of St. George's 100, which is very close to my heart. An amazing, amazing neighborhood. One of the few neighborhoods in all of Williamsburg that has direct access to the Capitol Trail and Greensprings Interpretive Trail system. So if you like to get outdoors, this is a phenomenal neighborhood for that as well. I am very excited to tour you through the home, and then I'll drive you around the neighborhood a little bit, tell you about what's going on here in St. George's 100 and really why this is such an absolutely incredible place to live. All right, let's go check it out. Welcome to 150 Wellington Cir. This is a really lovely part of the neighborhood. We're on the back side of the community, and Wellington Cir, of course, is a big loop. And it's a very active and social part of the neighborhood. This is an area where you're regularly going to see families out for walks, people out walking their dogs, kids outside playing up and down the street on their scooters or drawing chalk on the streets. So there is a lot going on in the neighborhood, and it's a really friendly, wonderful group of people. And inside, this house is a wonderful layout. It's much bigger than people think it is. When I tell the neighbors this house is over 2,200 square feet, their jaws drop, because I think from the outside it looks like maybe it's only a 1,600 or 1,800 square foot home. So a lot of size, really nice open layout. And I'll be honest, this house could probably use that next round of updating. I think some paint and updating that carpet to some new LVP or hardwood floors is going to absolutely make this home shine. But it is such a great layout. We've got it at a great price. So you know that you can get into here, and with a little bit of sweat equity, before you even move in, you can dramatically increase the value of this home and make it just a modern, wonderful home for many years to come. It is really a special home in what I think is an amazing, amazing neighborhood, great group of people, and just the kind of place where it's hard to believe anyone wouldn't want to call this area home. We're going to get in the car next. I'm going to drive you around, tell you everything else you need to know about living in St. George's 100. Okay, now let's go check out the neighborhood for a couple minutes. And this really is a lovely neighborhood of a little under 250 homes. And the big question that always comes up is there an HOA? And the answer is, it's confusing. It's because there is an HOA called the St. George's 100 HOA, but it's not mandatory. So it's completely voluntary for 200 of the 250 or so homes in the neighborhood, including 150 Wellington. So they ask that you make a donation every year. They ask for $100. If you can do more, that's great. If you can't do that much, that's great. Really, anything you can contribute is wonderful. And it goes towards helping maintain the new playground that we have, basketball courts, tennis courts, gaga ball pit. Then there's just a utility field that the kids can go play soccer or baseball on. And then there's some general maintenance that needs to get done in the community, just some landscaping type things. So that's what the HOA goes towards, but you don't have to contribute towards it if you don't want to. And there's no set of rules and regulations for you if you don't. About 50 homes in the neighborhood are part of what's called the St. Thomas HOA, and that does have a mandatory HOA. It's small. It's $100 a year too, but if that part's mandatory. But this home is not part of that. But this is really just a great area, great community. That's the trail access for the Powhatan Creek Trail, Greensprings Trail, and the Capitol Trail. So when we're done driving around, I'm going to show you on the map how that trail system works. And that way you'll be able to see really kind of where this neighborhood is and what's nearby. And you'll really get a great feel for why this is a special neighborhood and the kind of amenities that are really, really unique to it. In fact, we have people that move from all over the country to try and be in this neighborhood or one of the few others that connect directly to the trail because it is so special. I mean, the Capitol Trail goes from Jamestown, which is about a mile away from this neighborhood, to Richmond. So it's over 50 miles of bike trail. So we get a lot of really great active outdoor type people that want to move to the neighborhood. So it's really just a wonderful spot for anybody. And I think the great thing about the neighborhood is it has a mix of a lot of families, and then there are still a lot of original homeowners and retirees, particularly in the ranch style homes. So it's an easy, quiet neighborhood. You're not going to see tons of people parking their cars on the street or anything like that. And you can see there's where we have the playground, and all the amenities are right in there. So it's a nice central location for everybody. From this house, it's probably about a 6-minute walk to there. And then really right this intersection is where the bus picks the kids up. So just in the morning, you got to watch out for all the kiddos there. But really great, easy neighborhood to live in, really nice families, and well maintained even without the HOA. A lot of the people in here really care about their house and do a lot to really maintain it. And then I think just the wooded feel to it and all the trees really cause people to fall in love. All right, so that I think is a really good understanding of St. George's 100. And next, I want to get on the map and show you where we are located in the greater Williamsburg area. And I'll be able to highlight the trail system on there as well and show you what really, really is special about the trails. All right, let's get to the map. Okay, and here we are on the map, and you've got, Colonial Williamsburg and William and Mary over here, and then you have 199 running here, kind of separates City of Williamsburg from James City County, and then we're down Route 5, and that's how you get into St. George's 100. So it's just a few miles to all of that. Busch Gardens, is going to be down this area, and so that's about less than 15 minutes away. And we've got the James River right here. So this is where our subject property is. And you can see I actually live right down the street from this home. That's why I've been hyping it up so much. We do live in this neighborhood. So some of the great stuff. I mean, you get back here and nobody is really coming all the way back here. It's great. And then you can see this right here, this trail system. So this is called the Powhatan Creek Trail. And this is a wooded trail system. It's all paved, so you can hike or bike on it. And that will bring you all the way to here, which is Clara Byrd Baker Elementary School. So the kids that are in elementary school throughout the year, they'll come out and they'll ride their bikes to school in the morning, and in the afternoon they'll ride home. It is awesome to watch them all get a big group of, a dozen kids all riding their bikes on the trails together. Of course, parents go with them, but they all meet here, kind of where we drove by in the video. They get on the trail here and then they head around. So that is just a blast. And then over here you have the Greensprings Interpretive Trails. And this is about 2+ miles, maybe even 3, of gravel trails that run all through here and back down and around. And they are amazing. You can't ride a bike in there, so they're just for walking or hiking. They're a little more narrow, so not really safe for bikes. But you get into the woods, and then this is all a big marsh system. It's kind of like almost like a swamp, but it's really pretty. And then this is a cutover bridge where you can see tons of wildlife, and it does connect back up to the Capitol Trail, which is this other solid green line. So the Powhatan Creek Trail connects here to the Capitol Trail, and then that runs up here, and then it runs all the way along Route 5 until you get to Richmond. So that's going to run forever. So you have access to a trail system that's going to take you all the way to Richmond if you want to do that. So really incredible trail system. These are fields that are farmed. So they're currently cornfields, and they're beautiful. So when you ride through here, you get to ride up through these beautiful cornfields and connect to the Capitol Trail and ride past them. And then up here is Spoken Art, which is a little cafe, kind of has a lot of outdoor seating. A lot of the cyclists on the trail stop off there for some food, and they have live music on the weekends. So it's a ton of fun. And then you can actually head back the other direction, and you can come down to Jamestown Settlement. You can get to Jamestown Beach, so you can go straight to the beach. You can go to Billsburg Brewery, which is right over here. You can get over to the yacht basin. You can put in kayaks here, do any of that kind of stuff. You can do the same thing at the actual beach as well. So it's pretty neat that you have access to all this stuff via the trail system right from here. And then, of course, get right on the marina if you want to head over to Surrey and go to Surrey Seafood Company for lunch or dinner. So eat on the water. So it's just a really special place, and just having access to all of these trails where you can hike, you can bike, you can see nature. When you come out here, there's a big bridge, and you're going to see photographers all over the place. So a ton of nature photographers, birders, all sorts of people like that are constantly here. But I don't know. This is why we love it here. This is the reason we really chose this neighborhood, and we love to share this, or I love to share this with anybody who's interested in the neighborhood, whether they're considering, whether they're active or not. I think it's something that everybody can take advantage of in one way or another, and you just get to be right down here in this great, easy part of town and have quick access to just about everything, because you've got Target and Publix and all that good stuff right over here, Trader Joe's. You've got Newtown over here with all the shopping and theater and all that, and really only takes about 15 minutes to get to Richmond Road if you want to go to some of the other movie theater, a bunch of the other shopping and everything there. So really nothing that you want to do is more than about 15 minutes away from this neighborhood. It really makes it just super convenient for anybody, and it's a nice, quiet place to live with a lot to do. So there it is, folks. If you are interested in this home, please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you out. And whether it's this home or you're seeing this down the road and it's not available anymore, I'd absolutely love to help you find another home in the area that'll work out great for you. In the meantime, you can like this video, share it with anyone else you know who may be making a move to the Williamsburg area, and of course subscribe to this channel so you can see more of our videos. We've got a lot of great things coming. So my name is David Tortellini. I'm with eXp Realty. Thank you so much for watching.